Born in Kentucky in 1963, Johnny Depp landed his first legitimate movie role in the film Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984, after having taken on several smaller parts. Afterwards, he began studying acting. The lessons paid off in 1987, when he landed a role on the television show 21 Jump Street. He has since starred in several popular films and gained notoriety for his work on the silver screen. Depp has also become known for taking on darker roles in films such as Edward Scissorhands, 1990, Sleepy Hollow, 1999, and Alice in Wonderland, 2010. Actor Johnny Depp was born John Christopher Depp II, in Owensboro, Kentucky, on June 9, 1963, to parents John and Betty Sue Depp. Depp's father worked as a civil engineer and his mother worked as a waitress and homemaker. The youngest of 4 children, Depp was withdrawn and a self-admitted oddball. "I made odd noises as a child," he later revealed in an interview. "Just did weird things, like turn off light switches twice. I think my parents thought I had Tourette's syndrome." Johnny and his family moved frequently to accommodate his father's job, finally landing in Miramar, Florida, when Johnny was 7 years old. The family lived in a motel for nearly a year, until his father found a job. Depp hated his new home and, by the age of 12, began smoking, experimenting with drugs, and engaging in self-harm due to the stress of family problems. Puberty was very vague, he has said. "I literally locked myself in a room and played guitar." In 1978, when Depp was 15, his parents got divorced. As the youngest of 4, it became Johnny's job to go to his father's office and pick up the weekly child support money. The split caused a rift between Johnny and his father. At 16, Depp dropped out of high school and joined the garage band, The Kids. The group became successful enough to open for the Talking Heads in the B-52s, but they barely made ends meet. Depp lived for months in a friend's '67 Chevy Impala. In 1990, Depp starred in the John Waters 50s hit musical Cry Baby, 1990, which became a cult hit and succeeded in changing his image. That same year, he received an opportunity to exhibit his versatility as an actor in the titular role of Tim Burton's fantasy film, Edward Scissorhands. The movie not only established Depp as an A-list actor, but it also grossed more than $54 million at the box office. Following the film's success, Depp carved a niche for himself as a serious, somewhat dark, idiosyncratic performer, consistently selecting roles that surprise critics and audiences alike. It was during shooting for Edward Scissorhands that Depp finally met co-star Winona Ryder, whom he'd been eyeing since a brief meeting at the premiere for her film Great Ball of Fire, 1989. The two began dating on the set, and soon became a Hollywood power couple. 5 months after their first date, Depp and Ryder became engaged. To solidify their love, Depp even had Winona Forever tattooed on his right arm. The couple split, however, in 1993 after Ryder's parents forbade their daughter to marry. Outside of his personal life, Depp continued to flourish, gaining critical acclaim and increasing popularity for his work. Several of his most notable roles included his role as the social misanthrope Sam in Benny and June, 1993, which earned him a Golden Globe nod, and Gilbert in What's Eating Gilbert Grape, 1993, which cast him as a young man dissatisfied with the confines of his small-town life. In April of that year, Paradise gave birth to the couple's second child, Jack. The film was a box office smash, and led to the creation of a Pirates franchise. At the end of that year, Depp also turned in a critically acclaimed performance in Finding Neverland, in which he starred as Peter Pan creator J.M. Barrie.